Second shot here on the first. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. All right, starting this one way outside the left of the hole. And hopefully we can make this for bogey. And there we go. And you're one over at the moment. All right, I got a feeling this is going to be a good one. We got par 5, second hole. Let's go. Nicely struck. And this is about 165 yards or so to the pin. Here we have a 16-foot putt. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. There we go. And we're one over par currently. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Ooh, there's a spicy little biscuit. And here's your second shot on the third. Could be slightly too much club. Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. Ooh, careful with this. It's downhill, breaking to the right. Oh, this has my attention. Continuing to be good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. One over for the day. We're teeing up on the fourth hole now. That'll do nicely. Six feet to the cup. Oh, okay. This left for bogey. And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par. Okay, stepping on to the fifth, and we've got a par 3 ahead of us. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? And wouldn't it be nice to save par on this one? Okay, sixth hole, par 5. Here it comes. Have a good tee shot. Well, that was never going to be good. Okay, setting up here with an elevated green ahead. I think this is short from the sand. This is what our third shot's looking like. We're on the green with that one. Well done. You'd only be one over par if you sink this. Oh, look at this thing. Continuing. Oh, yes. That'll go down nicely. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. Nice. That's some solid contact. 6 feet to the cup. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. Okay, par 4, 8th hole. Let's go. I think she's coming in for a landing on the fairway. And this is about 170 yards to the pin and 5 strokes off the lead. Hey, that's another green in regulation. And here we go, potential birdie. And that performance brings you down to even par. Teeing up now on hole number 9. Oh, and a down slope out there in the landing area. This one could catch a few more yards. Oh, nice. Catching some extra yards on the down slope here. Let's see it run. And this one's about 125 yards out. Well, that'll do for now. This one's 17 feet. It's got a pretty steep left to right break. Oh, come on. Nothing you can do now to just pop in the bogey and we'll move on. And you're sitting at 1 over for the round. Okay, we're starting the back 9 of this course with a par 4. You put a nice swing onto that one. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. It's heading for it. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. And a great effort on this hole to bounce back after the bogey on the last. Great work. That's a birdie. And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. And 5 strokes back at this point. Come on, ball. Kick to the right. Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here. And yep, that is gonna work. Good job there. You are currently sitting right at even par. And we're on the 12th hole of this one now. Just a pure swing. And this putt is way out there. Best of luck. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh. 4 feet to go. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. And the wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face. This thing's going for days. Look at this thing. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Nice. That was the club. Okay, you've got this to save par. Come on, let's get that to go. And that's too bad. A bit of bad luck here. That is your second bogey in a row. And right now you're just 2 strokes above par. And now the 14th hole. This one's a par 5. You absolutely demolished that drop. Okay, just barely found your way into that deep rough. And this is your 3rd shot. Okay, out of the greenside rough. Let's do this. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. And 2 strokes above par currently. And now the par 4, 15th. Yeah, we'll take that. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. You'll be all right there. This one's about 15 feet. This one's breaking left to right. It's also downhill. Oh, there you go. There's your par. Good job. Okay, you are at 2 over par. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. Well, this should be in the fairway. This one's about 100 yards out. And you got to make sure you got enough juice to get it up that slope on the green. Nice stroke. We're on the green. All right, 20 feet to go. This putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. Ooh. And this one for bogey. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. Currently sitting at 3 over par. Okay, par 3, 17th hole is next. Nice shot. That'll do. 13 feet left to the hole. This one's breaking left to right. Oh man, hopefully you can grab the bogey. And as that putt drops, that's a second bogey in a row. Let's turn things around. And right now you sit at 4 over par. And a heads up, we got a headwind to deal with. Nice swing. Second shot on the 18th. This putt's around 7 feet. And finishing in style, dropping that final putt in there for birdie. And as this round comes to an end, that's going to be +3 for you. All right, thank you so much for playing. That's going to do it for me. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Hello and welcome to this major event here in Society Mode. My name's John. Par 4, first hole as we start our day today. All right, load this one up and get that into the fairway, and then we'll move on from there. And the tee shot is away. I hope you have a good time today. This one's about 110 yards from the pin. Oh, missed the green on that one. This one's for the Bogue. And just one stroke over par at the moment. Par 5 for our second hole. Best of luck to you. That swing was to die for. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. Chip goes right by there. All right, let's do it. This to save par. All right, let's see how this next hole's playing. And that's 4 over for you. Okay, this hole we got a tailwind to deal with. Not positive. Could be rough. Could be fairway though. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough. Oh, close there with the chip. 3 feet left. You are currently 2 over. All right, here we go. We got a par 4 here on this 4th hole. Let's have a good tee shot. And tee shot's looking decent. This one's heading a little bit to the left. And from the green side bunker. All right, not a whole lot of work left to do here. Nice shot. And this one's for bogey. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh. All right, give this a tap. All right, let's take a look at the standings. And that's 7 over par currently. And let's see what we can do here on the 5th hole. This one's looking bunker bound. Well, better luck next time. All right, let's make this a short stay at the beach. This one's your 3rd. Oh, the chip slides by the hole. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. And you are 6 over par at the moment. See if you can use the wind on this hole, left to right. Oh my goodness, just absolutely striped. Okay, second shot on the 6th. Nice approach. Good stuff. 7-foot putt coming up. Oh, what could have been? Actually, could have been an eagle. 5 over par currently. And the 7th hole is a par 3. And we're going right of the pin. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Beautiful. Hit that green, no problems. Here is the bogey putt. And you're currently sitting at 9 over par. And now the par 4 8th. That'll work. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. And 2 strokes from our leader. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough. Oh, could it be? Oh, chipping it on in there for par. Nicely done. And you're currently 6 over par. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. Okay, that green is well below us, so we might need a little less club. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. All right, we'll take that. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. And 7 over at the moment. And teeing off now on a long par 4. I think this one will land in the fairway. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Okay, from the sand to the green, I like this progression. Okay, 7 over par after that one. Okay, par 4 here on the 11th. Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway, I think. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. 1 stroke behind the leader. Okay, for the save. This one's going uphill and going to the right. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Okay, bogey putt coming up. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. Starting this one out pretty good. Still looking good. Oh, come on. Somehow it doesn't go down. All right, now let's take out this scorecard. See what that looks like. All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4. All right, this shot is around 115 yards out. Sweet. This one to save par. And currently sitting at 10 over par. Getting a look at the 14th hole now. Oh, that's too bad. All right, good amount of distance out of the sand into the fairway. Hitting into an elevated green here. We're going to need a little extra club, I think. Oh, just a tap in here. All right. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. That was well played. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. This one's just 3 feet. And currently sitting at 10 over par. And now on to the par 4 16. All right, setting up in the fairway sand. This one's heading a bit right. Setting up here for your 4th. It's getting there. Oh yeah, that was fantastic. Let's take another look at that. Okay, par 3, 17th hole. Let's see what you do. Come on, kick left. Okay, go ahead and finish up on this hole, and we'll head to the next. And just joking. This one's just breaking hard to the left. Just a little too much pace on that one. And this for the bogey. Ouch, right by the hole. Okay, safely home with that putt. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. Ooh, just tattooed that drive. This one's about 175 to the pin. Okay, this one's 19 feet. This one's starting out to the right. Let's see if it'll turn. And your birdie putt drops on the final hole. That's a good feeling. And as this one winds down, plus 15 for you. All right, that's going to do it for me. And just want to thank you again for playing the game. And hopefully we see you soon. Hello and welcome to the major. My name's John. Today we'll begin with a par 4 first hole. Let's put this first drive into the short stuff and we'll be on our way. It's tidy. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. This one's 19 feet out. This one should start off pretty straight and then turn to the left. Oh, it's going right there. And here's your par putt. And that putt will drop. All right, par 5 for the second hole. Let's pipe this one up there. There we go. Nice contact on that one. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. This approach is heading right at the pin. Solid approach there, pin high. And this putt from 4 feet. Ooh, brought your score down to 1 under after that one. Let's see what happens here on the third hole. I think this will end up in the fairway. Oh, good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. And 1 under after that one. And we got a par 4 in front of us, not too long either. Good shot. And second shot here on the 4th. And to save par. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. Okay, moving on. And after that hole, you'll go up to even par. All right, lovely little par 3 here for the 5th. Well, you made good contact with that one. Oh yeah, there's another green and red. I'm liking it. Here we go. This is for par. A little too hard. As that one drops, that's 2 bogeys back to back. So let's crank things up a notch on the next one. And this one's a par 5 here on the 6th. A good little shot there. And this is around the 190 mark. Okay, third shot. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. Yep, I knew you had it in you. Great way to bounce back. Birdieing this one after bogeying the last. Great stuff. Teeing off now on the 7th. A little bit to the right on the approach here. Oh, that chip was robbed from you. This one's around 15 feet away. Looking good. And the bogey putt goes down. Good stuff. Okay, here we go. 8th hole is a par 4. Oh, liking this one. And this one's about 180 yards out. Nice work. That was some good golf. And that's great. That drop shot on the last is kind of a race now with this birdie here on this one. And the ninth is a par 4. Ooh, this could chase out, hitting that down slope. Nothing wrong with that. We've got about 130 yards to go here. And you're 3 strokes off the lead. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's get this ball in the hole. This to save par. Good job on that putt. See what you can do here on the 10th hole. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. There we go. Nice swing on that one. Okay, about 105 left to go. Just 3 strokes off the lead. Come on, bounce to the right for us. And that'll do. Grab your putter. And this putt's around 16 feet out. I think this one's going left to right. Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. All right, good luck. We have a par 4 here on the 11th hole. Tee shot's looking nice here. This shot's about 80 yards out and 3 strokes off the lead. Great job on that approach. Okay, par putt coming up. All right, well done. And after that one, even par is your score. And now to the 12th hole. It's a par 3. Oh boy, this one's heading for the sand. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. Okay, from the green side, sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Okay, here's a 5-footer. All right, 2 over par at the moment. Thirteenth hole coming up. Nicely played. And we're about 130 yards to the pin from here. Looks like we're heading to the rough. And if this drops, that's your bogey. And right now you are sitting at 3 over par. Next is the 14th hole. This one's a par 5. We are in the deep stuff here. Good job getting back in the fairway, taking yourself out of harm's way. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. Well, you tried, just didn't quite hit this green. Okay, and from the sand. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here.
Oh, that almost went.
Here's an 8-footer. And that putt drops for back-to-back bogeys. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Oh my goodness, that is a display of power. Approach shot worked out just fine. This putt is about 14 feet. This one's tracking.
And nicely done on the putt there. That'll go.
Sixteenth hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. This is very, very sandy in this. Nice shot into this green. Good work. And we're currently sitting at 4 over par. Okay, on to 17. This one's a par 3. Beautiful swing. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not mad. Setting up here for the bogey. And you're currently 5 over for the day. And now I bring you to the 18th tee. This is a par 5. Ooh, looks like we're going to the fairway. We're about 205 yards out from here. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. Now you've got 7-foot putt. Okay, ending the round with an eagle. Congratulations on that. All right, we're all done here. That's 18 over for you at the end of the day. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Wishing you the best here as you tee off on the first hole of the final round of your event. Second shot here on the first. I think we're heading towards the rough. And this is our third shot. Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par. I was going pretty hard to the left. Oh. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. We're teeing it up on the second hole now. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. Okay, safely into the fairway. Now on to the next shot. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. Oh, what do we have here? Who continues to be good? Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Just one over at the moment. Okay, this third hole is a par 4. Man, you got a hold of that one. Good one. Okay, let's drop this in and save par. I think this one will go left to right. Oh, that was almost in. This one's a 3-foot putt. And right now you are 2 over par. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. And from the green side rough. Still want to save that par. This is the time to do it. You need this to go. Okay, you got this one out to the left. And that'll drop. And currently sitting at 3 over par. Teeing it up on the 5th. Nice swing. That's a safe shot. Good luck here. 18 feet to the cup. This one is going downhill and I think a little bit to the left. Oh, bad break. Okay, just a few more inches to go. All right, I want you to have a good tee shot here. We've got a par 5 on the 6th. Got some good contact on that one. Looking like about 185 yards out. Heading for the rough. Let's change our frame of mind. You're coming off a 3 bogey streak. Let's end that streak here. And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. 16 feet to the cup. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the left. Oh, that would have been good to have that one drop. And right now you sit at 4 over par. And the 8th hole laid out right in front of us here. Let's see what we can do. Good job. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. Safe approach, nice. And here's a putt from 17 feet out. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. And there's a birdie. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. And the fairway does tilt away from us. A bit of a downslope up at the landing area. You made good contact. And here's our second shot on the 9th. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Here is a 12-footer. This one's starting way out to the right side. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. And that's 4 over for you. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Holy mackerel. That was tattooed. All right, second shot on the 10th. We want to make sure we get this there. There's an upslope around the pin. Just letting you know. This next putt is for your birdie. Looks like this putt goes downhill to the right. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. All right, 3 feet to the cup. Okay, currently sitting at 4 over. Okay, teeing off now on the par 4 11th. Oh, you hit that one well. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. And 1 stroke off the lead. Doing all right, hitting those greens today. Well done. Okay, this to save our par. Let's do this. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. Okay, the 12th hole is in front of us. We got a par 3 for this one. This one's going right. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Oh my, you almost got that. Well, nothing you can do about it now. Let's pop the bogey, putt in, and move on. And it drops. Good job there. All right, over to number 13, and this one's a par 4. Setting up around 130 yards. That should do nicely. This one's 20 feet out. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Oh. And setting up here for the bogey. And currently sitting at 7 over. Let's see what happens here on number 14. That's too bad. And this course is getting the better of you, I think, at the moment. 3 bogeys in a row, but I still have much confidence in you. Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here. And this is your 4th shot. Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. Okay, this one for par. Starting this out to the right, should come back. Oh, man. I guess bogey it is here. And now the 15th. This one's a par 4. Really nice swing. Oh, how dialed was that? That almost went in. And you're going to need to drop this if you want to save par. Almost. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. Okay, let's move on. And getting ready to tee off here on the 16th hole. So far, so good for this one. And this shot's about 100 yards from the pin. Having that. All right, this one for par. And currently sitting at 9 over. Okay, the hole is 17. The par is 3. Let's have a good tee shot. Hopefully this will bounce to the left. Way to go out there, champ. Okay, this will save you par.
So close.
3 feet to go. All right, short par 5 on deck. Silky swing. And here's our second shot on the 18th. Going a bit left of the pin. And you've got this putt for a final score of 80 on the round. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Oh! Okay, just a few more inches to go. And you have finished your round with a birdie putt. Great work. And with that, you are going to finish with a current ranking of number 2 on the leaderboard. All right, that will do it. Hopefully, I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks again. Bye.